everybody, welcome to your daily tarot reading. This is for Saturday the 3rd of June. It's really nice to be with you. I am using another second-hand tarot deck that I got here in Glastonbury, the Prediction Tarot deck. I'm just going to knock on the cards 3 times to kind of get rid of any other energy that's associated with them. They've got a very kind of meek and mild background, just this tiny little castle thing. Again, this deck, not good for beginners because of the way the minor arcana is. 3 of Swords, unless you know what the 3 of Swords is by having learnt it via one of the easier decks, you won't find that very easy. Same with the 9 of Pentacles. That, for instance, is usually that elegant lady surrounded by abundance and who's got a bird on her hand. So if you haven't remembered the tarot, then this is not something I would recommend. Okay, so let's see what's in the cards for you for Saturday the 3rd of June here. Interesting. The Devil. The Devil is about focusing on the physical too much. The reality is that we are spiritual beings having a human experience, okay? And when you focus on the external factors, the physical side of your life, you become trapped because that's the way life kind of gets you. If you think everything is real and money is real and relationships is real and your body is real, that's the way to get stuck. If you see these things as an outpicturing of your spiritual being, that's the right way to go about it, because first and foremost you are a spiritual being and what's going on internally will be reflected in the outside world. So the card here is saying that there's a tendency to look at the earthy kind of things, to become too involved in the earthy stuff and to forget your own divinity. And especially when it comes to conflict between you and another person, and especially a creative conflict or some sort of conflict where I want to move to Denver and I want to stay in Los Angeles, or I want to give up the job as a dental hygienist and I want to start making my own bracelets and I want to start selling those on Etsy. And the husband says, well, I'm on disability at the moment, I'm off work, it's not really a good time for you to change your fixed income. I know Etsy is your dream, but not right now. Then a fight ensues and it's creativity. These two are really facing each other. It's a face-off, okay? So the face-off is really here. That is the thing that's going to keep you stuck. The way to resolve this is to remember spiritually what it is you want to do and to be honest and truthful with that, okay? So rather than have a conflict, and I'm sorry, some people may now disagree with this. This is going to be advice which some people will not agree with, and you're going to have to make a decision to deal with this in your own way, what you're comfortable with. Okay, so for instance, let's say there's a conflict here in your life. You've got a couple of options. First of all, what you need to remember is that this is something that you really care about. So if you give up on it, you're sacrificing something for the sake of another person. So first of all, make sure that that relationship to you is worth giving up a dream for. Okay, that's the first thing. If you decide, okay, I don't want conflict, I'm going to do what they say, and then that's settled, you don't do what you want, they get to do what they want, and the whole thing is resolved. You may feel a little bit sad because you've lost one of your dreams or you've really put something within yourself aside. Other option is to say, let's have the conflict, let's have it out, I'm going to bully you into doing it my way and we're going to do it my way. Then it's also resolved, but you do have a lot of conflict. Third option is to simply do what you like and to focus on what you're doing and to not even mention it to the other person and to be secretive and sneaky and thing about it. Some people may not like that. In my case, when I first started doing my astrology and tarot business, my work here full-time as working as an astrologer, I didn't tell anyone about that for 2 to 3 years, I don't think. I told my partner at the time, I didn't tell anyone in my family. And not because I didn't want to hurt, but because I didn't, One, it was still new. I didn't know the way it was going to turn out, and I really cared about it. So I didn't want to tell anyone in my family because I didn't want the conflict, and I didn't want them criticizing it and destroying my dream. The potential, I felt that there was a potential for my dream to be destroyed if I opened it up to people. So I simply didn't tell them. And that is an option that worked for me. Okay, so that's option 3. And the final option is to combine what you're doing and have endless conflict. To try and find a compromise between these two things and then both be stuck. So one way or another, you're going to have to make yourself independent. The two of you are at a face-off, you're at a crossroads. You can't combine these things, you're at odds. So those are your 4 options. See what works best for you, but really the staves are ones, and those are your dreams, your passions, your life purpose. If you don't want to get stuck here with another person, you've got to find a way to hop over this guy, your little hurdle, so that you can run along into your future and do what it is you want to do. Okay? Number-wise, 15, 16, 17. 1 and 7 is 8. 8 in numerology is power. You have a lot of power to create today, so don't waste that power by arguing with an opponent. Use that power to become creative and to be on your way and to do what it is you like. So no arguing, no being stuck. Remember, you're a spiritual being having a human experience, and if you desire something and something's coming into your system that needs to be expressed, it needs to be expressed. The universe wants you to express that. And if there are challenges and obstacles in your path, it's your job to get rid of those obstacles so that you can express. And like I said, there are several different ways of doing that, whatever feels comfortable to you. You do have the power, so there is a lot of creative, life purpose, passion, desire type of power available to you today. So make sure you use it so that you have a wonderful day. You can be really productive on this day. So I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. If you would like a private reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading with me. We can look at anything like your life purpose, your vocational aptitude, what's coming up for you in your love life, career, money, finance, health, spirituality. If you like my videos and you'd like to support me, then please click on the subscribe button. I really appreciate that, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.